So, my condiment debate continues. Thank you, I think it's Fly Oliver 81 for the comment. The main comment is people like things to match in their kitchens, and that if we did use greaseproof paper, it would maybe get damp, and people don't want to go into different bags to pull their things out. Well, number one, I find it quite annoying that I have to keep undoing these every time instead of just putting my hand in them. Number two, if these have to match, how comes this don't have to match? How comes this don't have to match? And how comes this don't have to match? But the salt has to match. I don't know how that works, but yeah, the salt has to match, even though it comes in its own condiment with its own shaker. But again, apparently it is because we like things to match. Now, I like things to match as well, but it's a lot easier to fit everything in a small package in a van or a truck than it is all these different shapes. So when you put everything in the same package and you use less space, that means we're using less logistics, which means we're using less petrol, we're using less oil, we got less traffic on the road, and because we ain't buying the packages ourselves, if we just took the containers to the shop and picked it up, we wouldn't get charged for the containers. So the answer really is, like the plastic bag debate, I've got a feeling people can't be bothered to take the containers back to the shop. So they like a plastic bag, they charge you extra for it. If they charged you extra for your packaging, would you bring the container back? And the other thing was, things do get damp, etc. Well, they do. Sugar does, coffee does, tea does. But I never needed the plastic back in the day when it was just in the box, you know. We never needed the plastic when we just went and filled that up out of a tea chest. And is it worth the pollution, the petrol, the oil, everything else, just because it looks good in the corner? And if we do think it's worth it just because it looks good in the corner, why don't we just take it back to the shop and fill up our container, weigh that container, and get charged accordingly? Oh, by the way, the hot chocolate don't need to match either. We ain't got a spare condiment for the hot chocolate either. And I don't mean it argumentatively, it's just I'm shit at writing, so most people won't listen to it or read it, so I thought I'd put it in a text. Thank you again for the debate.